Hello everybody, Vernon Chipman here, graduate student at the University of Miami in the Community and Social Change program. Today I'll be talking about my Practicum Experience with Urgent Inc. Urgent Inc. is a youth empowerment organization based out of Overtown, Miami, where their mission is to empower the youth to transform their communities. Urgent Inc. sees the young people as drivers of change, and their CEO, Dr. Celia Nelson, is also a graduate of our program, which makes this experience a lot more meaningful. It's been an honor to work under the tutelage of Dr. Nelson as I watch her continue to grow Urgent Inc. as she's done for the past 25 years. One way she's continued to grow the organization is through their Youth Development Apprenticeship Program. This program will allow the youth to gain the skills, knowledge, and experience needed if they want to pursue a career in education or working with the youth. I've also had the honor of facilitating a meeting with the Children's Trust Youth Advisory Committee. In this meeting, we were introducing them to the Underdeck, which is something new coming to Miami, and we want to see how the youth can be involved. Again, this is the reason I really enjoy working with Urgent Inc. because it provides a voice for the youth. We didn't just take their opinions and their thoughts and brush them under the table, but it's something we're pursuing and moving forward so that their voices can be heard. When I think about what I've been challenged with while working with Urgent Inc., it's hard to say. One challenge I will say though is just trying to retain all of the information, the wisdom, and the knowledge of Dr. Nelson and her staff. With 25 years of successful programming and organizing, it's hard to gain that or to learn that in just 2 months. As I reflect on what we're learning in the CSE program and how it's implemented at Urgent Inc., I can't help but think about how they meet the criteria for the evaluate method. And I'll tell you how. First, they're inclusive hosts. From the day I arrived, I felt like a part of the team. They embraced me as family and even gave me a shirt to solidify it. Next, they're visionaries. The apprenticeship program will be the first of its kind in the state of Florida. But again, without being a visionary and always thinking forward, that would never be. Next, they're asset seekers. I look at how Dr. Nelson depends on her staff and allows them to work towards their strengths. One of her staff members, Joey, he teaches, he manages, and he organizes, all at a high level. And that's a reason their program has gone for 25 years. They also listen attentively. I feel like my opinions, they matter. Dr. Nelson sits, she'll listen, and then she always provides feedback. The first thing we do when I get in her office every day is she asks me what's on my mind, how are things going? And then she gives me the wisdom and the knowledge needed in order to move forward and help me improve. I also feel like they're unique solution finders. When I think about the facilitation with the Underdeck and how it's unique to this community, we're involving the youth and helping make a decision that will impact them for the rest of their lives. And then also, they evaluate. We evaluated the data that we received from the youth. But again, we didn't just evaluate it, but we also implemented it. So we took that information and we're sharing it with other leaders throughout the community and more people who are involved with the Underdeck project. Most important, they're trendsetters. As I stated before, the apprenticeship program will be the first of its kind. It will pave the way for other organizations to follow in which they will continue to grow and be better, which in the end will transform our communities. Throughout this process, I feel I've developed as a community psychologist. I've become a better leader, learning to value the opinions of others. I see the importance of collaboration and how we all intersect, having different organizations who serve different purposes come together in order to see a greater good. I've also seen that you must always find innovative ways to engage the youth, to engage the community as we seek change. My future professional goals and plans: one, I would love to model the FACE program that Urgent Inc. provides. FACE standing for Film, Arts, Culture, and Entrepreneurship. As an educator with a background in business and a passion for film and photography, I find that if I had this as a young adult, who knows what I would have become. So I would love to provide this opportunity for other youth. I also want to learn more about the apprenticeship program because I see its importance, not just in the industry of film and the arts, but other industries. And it'll provide the youth with experience and skills needed in order for them to be successful in the future. I would also like to get a job after graduation, so I hope Dr. Nelson is listening, and I hope I made a good impression. In all seriousness, I feel like Urgent Inc. has an effective program going on right now. They're an effective organization. They're an abundant community within the community because they all bring different levels of expertise, different skills, different knowledge. However, they work together in order to succeed. I chose to do a video for my presentation because I feel it would highlight how effective Urgent Inc. is. Take my producer, Mandy. He started off as an intern, graduated to an apprentice, and now he's a peer educator, working with other interns as they pursue their goals. So you see, everything that they stand for, they're actually doing. The apprenticeship program that they're working towards is already in place. So they have the evidence needed to show how effective it is. I thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope that through this experience, you've become just as excited about Urgent Inc. as I have.